Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you joining us today from all around the world. My name is Filippo, and I am delighted to be your co-host along James for today's webinar. We are delighted to have you with us as we explore how Mitto's communication platform as a service can become a game changer in the way businesses communicate, engage, and connect with customers. In today's fast-evolving digital landscape, personalized and real-time communication is not anymore a nice-to-have. It has become a must-have. So today, we have a very exciting agenda lined up to share with you. So we'll be diving into the features and benefits of our recently launched OmniConnect extension that can be easily found into the Zoho marketplace, give you an overview at how our platform integrates seamlessly into the Zoho CRM for the moment, and to streamline your customer engagement strategy. And last but not least, we'll share the benefit of the global Mitto Partner Program. However, before to get started, just a few housekeeping notes. The webinar will run for around 30 minutes, and we'll leave sometimes at the end of the webinar for a QA session. In the meantime, feel free to submit your questions in the chat throughout we go through the presentation. So let's get started. I'm Filippo. I'm the Director of the Global Partnerships at Mitto. I've pretty much working in all my entire career within the telecom business, and the last 10 years I've been improving and deepening my skills into the omnichannel messaging communication.
And hi, I'm James. I am a partnership manager here at Mitto. I will be taking you through parts of this webinar with the consumer trends that we see, and also talking you through a demo of what our app looks like within the Zoho marketplace.
Thank you, James. So before we get into the nitty-gritty of the presentation, just the couple of minutes of elevator pitch about Mitto, so you better understand who we are and what we do. So we are a global leader in the omnichannel communication. We've got offices and presence in 38 countries. And basically our obsession and focus is to provide with an easy access to the omnichannel communication to businesses to engage with their customers. So when we're talking about omnichannel communication, the most known one are indeed the SMS, the WhatsApp, and the Viber. We operate over a proprietary platform, which, throughout the presentation, we are going to get into deep details about the way it works and all the magic it can do and how it can make easy to access the omnichannel communication and make the communication effective. We run the business with 250 people. We do support and here below you can see some of the global brands that we can support use cases when it comes for their OTP needs, the notification, and their marketing messages. Here is the agenda that we are going to run through. So James is going to walk you through about some consumer trends when it comes to the adoption of the omnichannel communication. We're going to see an outlook of how the omnichannel communication and the size of how this is going to be embraced by the business is going to develop in the next few years. We're going to see how the OmniConnect Mitto hub integrates easily within the Zoho ecosystems, and also some light about the benefit of partnering with Mitto. So James, over to you.
Thank you, Filippo. So in a world of A2P messaging, so application to person messaging, consumers we see hold the cards. We've asked the questions of which channels do they prefer, when do they want to be contacted, and their preferences drive our businesses. So at Mitto, we decided that actually we should get some of this information from our consumer surveys. So here are some of the insights that we've uncovered when we've spoken to our end users. So let's start with a large number. Did you know that 7.8 billion SIM cards are in circulation according to Ericsson? This means that over 103% of the world's population have a SIM card. This obviously includes being 2 SIM cards for some people and more. When we talk about WhatsApp, over 2 billion users have WhatsApp, and 67% of them engage with businesses over WhatsApp. Therefore, WhatsApp is providing a critical part to the communication landscape. We therefore at Mitto see that WhatsApp is an essential component to any omni-channel strategy, especially if you're looking to scale your business globally. Viber has now over 1 billion users, especially because it is very strong within Eastern Europe and Southeast Asia. When you integrate Viber with your existing SMS and WhatsApp strategies, you can therefore create a seamless experience that feels local, personalized, and highly effective in these regions. When consumers engage with brands across multiple channels, they don't just engage, they spend more. In fact, actually, 73% of consumers use multiple channels during their purchase journey. These multiple channel shoppers are not only more likely to buy, they're more likely to stay loyal to that business. This is the power of omni-channel. Consumers have a preferred channel, allowing them to feel more engaged with the business. While chat apps like WhatsApp and Viber are hugely prevalent across the world, we still see that SMS still reigns supreme in North America. This highlights the importance of having a tailored approach based on your audience and the location that they are in. 85% of all consumers expect a faster response across all communication channels. Imagine a customer that reaches out on social media, then following up via an SMS or a WhatsApp, and how quickly you can respond and can make and break their experience. With an omni-channel solution and strategy, you can reduce this response time by up to 30%, ensuring your customers feel heard and valued no matter how they reach out. Today's consumers are fluid. They start a conversation on one channel and then expect it to continue seamlessly across others. Maybe they initiate a query on social media, then follow up via WhatsApp, and then finalize a contract over SMS. You must therefore make that experience smooth and consistent across all platforms. Did you also know that 86% of consumers trust brands that therefore use this more secure and familiar messaging platforms like SMS and WhatsApp? By leveraging these trusted platforms within your omni-channel strategy, you're not just communicating, you're building trust, one message at a time. When you offer a consistent experience across all these channels, your customers prefer you're not just meeting their expectation, you're exceeding them. 90% of consumers are more likely to stay loyal to a brand that provides this kind of seamless, integrated experience. That's the power of our omni-channel app. So, why does this matter, and how can my business benefit from enabling these channels? If you look at these reports that are in this space, we've taken them recognized firms like Gartner and Juniper and seen these stats. In 2024, we're seeing on average 275 million messages sent every day. There's an expectation that by 2028, 90% of global enterprises will be leveraging SMS and more through communication platforms. This therefore means that there is an expected projection of $47 billion in total SMS revenue by 2029. Therefore, this is the time to connect all of these solutions. Consumers have spoken and they prefer these different channels. The demand is only growing. No one wants to be left behind. No business wants to be left behind. And by using outdated customer communication channels, you will be left behind. Your clients and customers trust you to bring the best solution, and that ensures their growth and their success. So, by integrating with Mitto through Zoho CRM, you can provide your clients with the seamless, engaging experience that customers crave. So let's unlock this growth opportunity together. Together with Zoho CRM, we have built a solution that unlocks the power of these channels for you and your clients. What does it look like, you might ask? Well, let's preview some examples of the end user experience. This is an example of an SMS marketing and customer service made easy. You can see here that you're sending SMS to allow them to send alerts, reminders, and any kind of notification directly to a mobile device. They can respond easily, and you can have that two-way communication. WhatsApp. This is an example of a support and engagement. So, within WhatsApp, you can respond by sending a picture back. This is great for customer service, or you can send a video if you've got an issue with a product, as in this example, there's clothing. You get the brand name at the top. You get a green tick, verified by Meta. Therefore, it's a trusted brand. You've got this two-way communication, and it allows for a secure way of messaging that is trusted by Meta, verifying every part of the business. It reduces scamming because only the business owner can have this. And an example over Viber, as you will see, there is a two-way communication. It leverages growing channels like Viber, where personalization and communication can increase engagement and drive brand loyalty. So, how do you get started? Well, this is OmniConnect by Mitto. As a Zoho CRM user, it's very easy. You can go into the marketplace and install Mitto's app, OmniConnect. Once you've installed it, you can start using Zoho's workflows, automated notifications, one-to-one messaging, bulk messaging, very easily. And from there, you and your clients can then track your messaging performance with easy-to-use Mitto's customer portal reporting tools as well. So let's demo what it looks like. You can experience sending a message from within Zoho CRM using OmniConnect. When you get into your Zoho CRM, you will see your contacts. Here we go. So you'll see your contacts. You can click onto the chat button next to it, and you'll see a history of all the messaging that has been sent through the app. You'll see at the bottom, you've got SMS, Viber, WhatsApp, and soon to come VoIP. If you click onto SMS, you can then type in any message that you would like to send on a one-to-one basis. Very simple, keeps it very clean, easy to use. Once you're ready, you can click send. Give it a second to send it, and this will be delivered through Mitto. If you click exit, you'll then see in the history section the SMS message. If you decide you want to send a Viber, go to Viber instead. You can still type a message, very clean, easy to use, and send it from there. WhatsApp becomes more complicated because of Meta's rules that you need to have a template. So we help you register those templates, and you'll see on this right-hand side, you can have a list of templates. Once you choose which one, click send, that will be the template that is sent to the customer. They can then respond, as you'll see here, I've responded back, and then you can start that two-way conversation with them and sending back and forth two-way messaging. This is what it looks like from a WhatsApp user side of things. So you'll see here, we've sent a dear user, your account is ready. I've responded with thank you, and then you can see that message that I've just sent, you're very welcome. Makes it nice and easy and clean. You can embed links into this, but we help you register that with Meta. And once you're back into here and you've sent that and you've got that process moving, you can also go into your workflow tools and you can set this journey. So you can go into the action and you can go to a custom action and to the send message. When you're in here, you have the options of sending SMS, WhatsApp, or Viber, exactly the same way, but this time we can include personalization through dynamic fields. And we can then write the message, and we have a failover message that you will see in a second, that where you will be able to, if for any reason a WhatsApp message, they don't have a WhatsApp number or an account, that it can then send it via our technology over an SMS. And that is as simple as how we've embedded it into Zoho CRM. We've kept it nice and clean and made sure that it's easy for your users and your customers to use our integration into this marketplace. So I'm going to pass back to Filippo now, and he's going to take you through partnering with Mitto. And if you have any questions, do feel free to put them into the chat, and we will be answering them in a Q&A shortly.
Thank you, James. So let's go and discuss about what means partnering with Mitto. So partnering with Mitto means collaborating with a global, passionate, and highly skilled team that pretty much built an industry-leading technology that have a very in-depth expertise in the omni-channel communication. We have designed our solution to deliver secure, reliable, and consistent performance across all the channels, where we're going to help to empower the businesses to connect with their customer more effectively. So partnering with Mitto, you will gain a trusted partner committed to help your growth, your efficiency of your customer engagement, that is always going to be able to innovate and succeed together. So here you got a snapshot of some of the global brands that we are supporting. And as you can see, we support here multiple use cases where it comes, for example, when it comes to Meta or LinkedIn is about managing their one-time password notification. And where you go to for the likes of the Alibaba, we do manage their one-time password and their marketing outreach and also notification. Therefore, you can see that, we support global brands. We terminate their messages effectively all around the globe. So basically, here you got a snapshot of how the value that our technology brings. Terminating SMS is a complex job where basically we have simplified delivering and building a very reliable and clever infrastructure. All of our platform is powered by AI. Then together with our global connectivity, which means having direct connectivity with more than 800 mobile operators globally, that ensure the control of the value chain and the security and to have a very aggressive cost base, because of course we do not hand off your messages over intermediary. And also thanks to our mobile intelligence services, where basically it helps to deliver in the best way the messaging, and also making sure that all the messages that are sent are delivered to the active numbers and more. So We are in Mitto. We are strongly believe in providing an extraordinary service. We are very obsessed with the excellence, and not just to our partners, but also to their customers. How? Ensuring success at the very touch point of the journey. So from a seamless integration to tailored training sessions and to our always-on support. And honestly, we are always here to help in every step of the way. Our team is completely and fully dedicated and passionate to understand any unique needs and use case to proactively work with our partner to ensure that customers receive the best experience as possible. So whatever is going to be to provide a technical guidance or a strategic insight, we definitely committed to build a partnership that empower the growth, drives innovation, and ensure, again, exceptional communication experience. So these are some of the activities that we do run with our partners. Day in, day out, we do events, local events. We study and strategize go-to-market campaign that are going to be able to do it through co-branded assets, co-branded events. We operate globally, therefore we bring our expertise and the experience that we build globally into any local market. And of course, we are here to support providing with the best customer service to you and to your customer. So we are very proud to be recognized by the industry leaders such as Gartner. We have secured for 2 years in a row the position into the Gartner Magic Quadrant for the CPaaS among the top 12 companies around the world. I mean, our commitment to the excellence and also been acknowledged by Juniper Research, and basically that's consolidate our reputation as a trusted provider in the communication space. I mean, those recognition, they reflect our commitment and dedication to deliver innovative solution, driving industry standards and empowering businesses worldwide with a very strong and reliable and secure omni-channel communication services. So in summary, we have shown to you how easy it is to integrate the Mitto infrastructure to support omni-channel communication within the Zoho CRM. Very simple and efficient. We are here to enable you the begin of the journey within the fascinating world of the omni-channel communication. And together with a partner, we are here to support your growth, to support your customer needs, and to be altogether successful. Great. So we're up to the Q&A session.
I'm going to kick it off, Filippo. So there's a few questions that are coming into the chat. If there's any further ones, do feel free to drop them in. But I'm going to ask the question. So why choose Mitto?
Very good question, James. And I'm sure you have anticipated many partners and customers that are here online and today. And actually, this is the most asked question, and which is absolutely fair and great. So why Mitto? So first of all, as I already mentioned, Mitto is made by highly talented, skilled, and moreover passionate individual about omnichannel. So we love what we do, and that's why we drive the excellence. Of course, all of this is a key success, is a key ingredient to the success, but everything is supported by our technology, where it's basically built in a way how we make secure and effective every omnichannel communication. We love to say that we love to have the situation under control and own the value chain. And what do I mean when we own the value chain? It means that every single step of the journey of every message, whether it's going to be an SMS or a WhatsApp or a Viber, is being automatically tracked within our infrastructure and making sure that has been delivered. That is only, and we are able to do that simply because the way we have engineered our technology, and because we work directly with the mobile operators when it comes to the SMS, and with the OTT, so the over-the-top providers such as WhatsApp and Viber directly.
Brilliant. So we've got a great question here from Noah. So I'm going to put this up on the screen. So how does Mitto keep customer data safe when sending messages through SMS, WhatsApp, and Viber?
Another very good question. So I would say two main things: data encryption and API security. What we need to make sure is that that all the APIs used for the integrations in the different channels and systems in the omni-channel ecosystems are secure. That include using API gateways and enforcing API keys. Then, of course, there is the human element where it comes when we spend a lot of time to train our employees for the importance of the data security and making sure that all the best practices for protecting customer data are in place. And of course, these include recognizing phishing attempts, using strong password, and reporting suspicious activities. On top of this, we got regular audits and compliance, and in fact, that Mitto holds ISO 9001, 2027-1, and actually also the SOC 3 certification, which pretty much they are the main certification to meet the criteria to make our business secure and trusted.
Brilliant. That was a great answer. Hopefully that answers your question, Noah. We've got a question from John here. Can this service be white labeled?
The service, no. It cannot be white labeled because it's been built on our infrastructure, is our product, but actually that's why we are partnering with our partner. So basically, and there is a reason why we like not white label it, because Mitto is the guarantee of the technology that support all the omni-channel messaging. But we are more than happy to partner, with partners in order to meet the omni-channel needs of your customer.
I think also I will just add in a comment there is also that when we come to building these sort of things, we also work very closely with our partners around the API access. So if there is certain usage that you want to build in, then we can work closely with you for that side of things. And at the moment, I've got one last one from Chloe. How do you make sure messages actually get delivered, especially to different countries?
Another very good question. So as we have seen earlier, right, the India support global brands that send messages around the globe. So first of all, in order to make sure that the messages, especially when it comes to the SMS, are delivered into different countries, is that we make sure that we got direct relationship with all the mobile operators in every given country in the world, which basically that means that working directly with them, we send the SMSs directly to the handset of the customer that belong to that specific network, first of all. Second of all, sometimes also even mobile operators can have issues. Therefore, we, thanks to our AI routing platform, we got criteria that we check any second of the way we run the business. And as soon as we see that basically something doesn't meet the criteria in terms of deliverability and times to deliver messages, we switch to different providers to make sure that any message that has been triggered is going to be delivered.
Brilliant. Hopefully, Chloe and John, those answers from Filippo do answer your questions there. We've got a couple of minutes left, just in case anybody wants to throw any other questions in. If not, I've got one question that I've seen a couple of people of our partners asking, and I'd like to Filippo to pass it to you to share this answer. What's the biggest benefit of using all of these channels in Zoho CRM instead of just one at a time?
Well, basically, the way we've built the app is a very unique app, and it's very powerful because it is the only app that in a single app provide the possibility to communicate and engage with the customer with all the available omni-channel communication, which means that for a company, we got two main use cases. Let's say global company can use the best channel that is preferred by the customer locally. So for example, you were showing into your map that in Eastern Europe and in Southeast Asia, the most common chat apps application is Viber, right? Therefore, if you operate in those markets, that's the most effective way how to communicate with your customer. Then when you come into the Western part of the world, of course, WhatsApp is the most penetrated OTT into the mobile phones of the end user. So that's where basically you can get the best results of your outreach messaging. And when it comes to North America, you were showing that, yeah, pretty much everyone's got WhatsApp into their phones. However, they prefer to communicate over SMS. Therefore, if you operate globally, you can also, communicate in the way your customer prefer communicate with their, friends and family, but also with businesses. And moreover, in a global landscape, when we got minorities of people living into a different country. So, for example, if you got some Eastern European people living in North America, for sure they will use SMS and WhatsApp. But again, the way they connect back with their family and friends is still going to be Viber. Hence, if a business running in North America, they can profile their customer coming from a specific part of the world. Again, they can go and meet, the criteria of what's the best way to communicate with their customer.
Great answer. And we just had one final question that's just flown in from Lena. What specific use cases have shown the most significant impact on customer retention and growth?
Very, very good question. So basically, there are two main use cases that spring to mind at the moment. So one is throughout a purchase. So you got someone that going into e-commerce, they leave the cart, they come back. So as soon as you recognize this happening, and most likely people do their shopping over their mobile phone. So if you trigger a WhatsApp with let's say with a promo code or an SMS, you pretty much are gonna still be in the same ecosystems that the customer is using to try to buy, and basically, it makes it very effective. Another use case is about getting close to the customer. What do I mean with that, right? So most likely, anything that can happen over an email, it can more efficiently happen over an omni-channel communication. So most likely, when a customer leaves to you their mobile phones, right, that is the quickest and fastest way to reach to them. What do I mean with that? So sometimes people, not sometimes, people, they've got their work email, they've got their first private email address, and then a secondary email address, right? They most likely do not have like 3 different mobile phones. That you might gonna end up in these cases, but it's a fraction of the behavior in the world. Therefore, if you communicate to their mobile phones, you're most likely gonna get straight into communicating with them without having them, going through emails and stuff. Therefore, that's why, we are very passionate about supporting the omni-channel communication for businesses.
Brilliant. Great answer and great question, Lena. Thank you so much for that. So that brings us to an end of today's webinar. We have got a QR code on the screen now. If you would like to scan it, you can register for a follow-up, and Filippo and I will be in touch and arrange a time that we can take you through a deeper dive into the app and what our partner program looks like, and have a bit of a further chat. You can also connect to both of us on LinkedIn or drop us a message, or you can see our numbers there on if you wish to contact us via WhatsApp. And you'll get a follow-up with all of these bits of information in the coming days or so. But do feel free to reach out if you've got any further questions. And thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Filippo, as well. It's been great to see you have some great questions, and I hope we can talk to you all very soon.
Thank you, James, and thank you, everyone.